Real Gal channel. Today we're going to take a look at a very quick and easy and simple trout rig setup that's perfect if you just want to head out to the lake and cast off the dock, or if you're out in the boat and it's anchored and you just want to fish around the same spot. So let's get started. So for this rig, you will need a light to medium action rod with a reel that has between 6 and 10 pound line. Today I'm going to be using 8-pound line, and you will also need a swivel with, I like using the ones with the little hooks, a egg sinker, a size 8 or 10 hook. I'm using size 8 today, a leader with however much length that you feel is needed with the depth of the water you're fishing in, the time of year. Right now, up in BC, I'm fishing in 2 to 4 meters at the lake I go to, and I have about a 5-foot leader needed because they're feeding quite high in the early spring. You will also need power bait. I love the yellow. It's been working super good for me. I have caught a fish basically every time I've gone out, unless I just haven't gone out at the right time of day that they're not feeding. And you will also need trout scent. So for the main line coming off your rod, I've already attached my egg sinker to it, and I'm using a 1-ounce egg sinker. That's what I had in my tackle box today. Depending on the current, I would use a smaller one. And then I've also tied on my swivel, and it has the hook. I use a cinch knot, and I went around my line about 8 times. Now for your leader, we'll start with the end that attaches to your swivel. I like to use the double thumb knot. It leaves a loop at the end. So you take your loop, make a loop, wrap it around, and then you'll have a hoop like this. Take the end of your loop through the main loop twice, and then you'll just pull it out. And that'll create a nice tight knot, and it'll also create a loop that you can attach to your swivel. So now for the hook part of your leader, you just tie your hook on. I just like to use the cinch knot. It's quick, it's easy, and it gives you a pretty solid knot to catch your fish with. I've never had one break. So you just wrap it around. I wrapped it around about 6 times. If you're fishing for bigger fish, I recommend wrapping it more times. So after you put it back through the loop that comes out of the hook, you just pull, and then you pull it tight, and then that'll go tight, and then you just cut off a little excess. Just keeps it a lot neater. And then all you have to do for the rest of this rig is attach a couple of power bait. Like I said before, the yellow ones seem to work really well. I've tried all different types, and in the lakes around here, this is the kind that's been most successful for me, at least in the early spring. So I attach them on. You usually need 2 or 3, whatever how many it takes to get the hook to float. And then I put some trout scent on it. I highly recommend using the trout scent because, well, the fish sense it. And then you just attach your leader to your main line, and you are ready to go. So you have your egg sinker, you have your swivel, you have a 2-thumb knot, a leader at however long you want, and a size 8 or 10 hook with 2 or 3 power bait on it, and then top it off with some scent. So there you go. That's a basic and quick setup. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in seeing more videos and tutorials about my fishing trips coming up this spring, summer, and fall. And thank you very much for watching.